we have many members of Team Adam in the chat. Jeremy Hildebrand says, "Go Adam." So does Zev Kaufman. And of course, I'm a little bit biased, so I'm going to do Team Adam for this match as well.
I always root for whoever's behind. I don't know if people have noticed that, but I always root for a tie, even though I never seem to get one.
Many ties in this tournament, though.
I was going to say, which tie are you talking about, Jason?
Oh, ha 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 ha.
Brett was thinking the exact same thing I was.
I feel like maybe that's one reason that why, as a player, I was never good at like shutting down a lead or like holding on to leads. It's like I wanted to see an incredible comeback.
We got lots of Adam supporters in the chat. We got Where My Shrimps is saying, "Go Adam." Colin Northmore is Go Adam / Team Rest the World. Terry Gangrao, Team Adam. Raw Jersey says, "Make Canada proud." As long as it's not Make Canada Great Again, we're good. Jeremy Hildebrand suggests Boole, and there it goes.
Boole is great.
And I think Zhao now across the top of Boole to do the relatively quick play.
I mean, there's a suggestion in the chat of Adam should play a closed game, but we haven't really seen Ganesh. Well, yeah, I guess in the last game we saw Ganesh kind of falter on the closed game, so that suggestion might have merit.
Mm-hmm. Jackson Smiley, just to be contrarian, says, "Go Ganesh." And Where My Shrimp says, "Where's your national pride?" Getting called out live on stream. Verbal fisticuffs to come.
Whoa.
It's worth playing Thai-Iron here.
Ganesh opts for Yin.
Yeah.
Yin and Thai-Iron were the two at the top of the simulation.
Yeah, Yin seems optimal just for straightforward reasons of scores well and keeps a good lead.
Adam's rack, visible both on the bottom of the screen and on the right side for those asking.
Is Smitheram still around?
I'm sorry?
I'm still around.
Oh, cool.
You haven't had your headset on.
Oh, I haven't had my headset on. Oh no.
It was on the counter.
What was he saying?
Well, that was the whole thing with you wanting a tie. That was where that came from.
Oh.
Brett was being punny at the same time I was.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Sorry, bud.
It's alright. Missed opportunities to say all sorts of things.
No.
Here goes Runlets. Adam's taking his time over this.
Channeling his inner Nigel, pausing before making the play that he is already considering. James Curley asks why scores for 2 USA games last round are 150-100. There were 2 players who slept in. They didn't see on the schedule that the start time was at 8 rather than 8:30, so by the time they made it, their clocks had run out.
Or maybe they didn't notice that it started at 8:30. It started at 8 instead of 8:30. Aha seems like a clear best play.
And just for the benefit of our technical team, it looks like Ganesh's name has changed to one of his previous racks, so we'll just get that changed.
Anything better than Frog? Something straightforward.
No. Frog is winning a sim. Next is Foreign through the end of Runlets.
Yeah.
Rigo alongside Runlets also strong.
Terry King Rao says there's no D for Forder for Adam.
Oh no. We have a visitor. Oh, this is great.
We have an Andrew Fisher. Is this a walkover for a no-show opponent?
Well, Martinez has not turned up yet, so
Oh no.
he's got quarter of an hour still. But,
Oh boy.
what's happening here?
At the moment, about level. Are you joining us for the round or just saying hello?
Yeah, okay.
Brett Smitheram, we have an Andrew Fisher here.
Hello, Brett.
To talk as well.
Hello, Andrew.
How are you doing? It's quite late at night, is it for you?
It's 1:15. Yeah.
Right.
I was here for the Ganesh Nigel at midnight, and I was
Yes.
persuaded to stay on for this match.
And you couldn't resist.
No, we could.
Yeah. Who's on turn? Is it
Adam.
Adam? Okay.
Adam, yeah.
Minus the A.
Yeah. Forgiver.
Yes, look at infographic
Froggy,
just
yeah.
for you.
Wow.
We've got in studio Andrew
Yes.
Fisher.
Good work. Thank you, Kumar.
That's Ariane.
Oh, Ariane, sorry. Just made an assumption there.
Sev Kaufman asks why Andrew Fisher isn't playing. Andrew Fisher's opponent has not shown up for his game. It's one of the opponents who had the 100 to 150 forfeit to Team USA in the last round as well. Did the other players show up? So it's just your opponent now?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Tay NEA.
Straightforward bingo there.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, he didn't play it down from TA, otherwise he would have left, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you could have talked to a tie-in or A-in.
He's now for wood free as well. Oh, well. Not sure we don't really think better than a straightforward play across the top of foreign, really, eh? Wood or something.
Bill Rex asked, did the players in the 100 to 150 forfeits have any 100 to 150 proof liquor last night? No, I don't think so. I think it was just them not seeing that the start time was a half an hour earlier. However, for Andrew's opponent, I'm not sure what the case would be because that wouldn't affect him not showing up today.
No. It was very exciting though because the US had 2 locked in, and then 2 of their guys lost, and it all went down to Conrad versus Alan. And Alan was ahead all through the game, and then Conrad pulled it out by 4 points at the end. So it could have been a 3-0 loss with only 3 players.
Mm-hmm. We were paying attention to that. I saw Jesse Day in the hallway, and he mentioned, we got 2 forfeit wins, but at the time he told me that in all 3 games they were down. So very dramatic finish.
Mm. Yeah, Wood looks best there, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a chair for you, JKB.
Oh, thank you.
That's so considerate.
Adelaide Pub Scrabble says, hi to Adelaide Pub Scrabble's own Andrew Fisher.
Indeed, yes. Is it Adam or Ollie?
I'm actually not sure who that is. It's my first time seeing them, but we got these lurkers that come out of hiding for specific people, either on camera or in the games. It's nice to see. They say they're streaming your great coverage while we set up for the Adelaide Pub Scrabble Championship. Ooh.
Is Pub Scrabble different from Scrabble?
It involves drinking.
Does it? Is there like
Well, it can do. There is a bar there.
mandated drinking?
Yes, perfect timing, like midday, watching it with all your Scrabble mates and cronies. It's perfect.
It is Adam. Go Aussies, he says. Well, they're doing a great job so far.
Any suggestions here for this rack?
Fab.
Fab.
Fab, yeah.
Fab, yeah.
Fab
that's
under
good.
foreign, perhaps.
But what is...
Or you could make an S hook by hooking EF and Tenier.
What is he lined up?
Fenny,
Where?
not sure where. Making F under Tenier.
Is he trying to play defense? Because he shouldn't play defense. He's not ahead. He shouldn't blow up his rack because it's a great rack. There's plenty of... I mean, equity-wise is not close at all.
You could play Fib and Lab, keeping the A for the hook on Yin, if you really wanted to.
But the score for Fab and Oof is what, 34?
Yeah, 34.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Taco thinks Fab underneath foreign wins
Okay.
4% more often than any other play.
Adam would have Laitare fitting underneath Tenier. No, it doesn't quite work, sorry. It does.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Cool. Ganesh makes the best play.
Lateral's the one I saw, but your suggestion scoring more, I like it.
Those extra couple of points make all the difference.
They do indeed. Loco side says excellent parallel bingo incoming. Hopefully, I think so. And Ganesh has got Insider sitting on.
There's two
his
ends.
Oh, two ends. I'm
No,
sorry.
two ends.
Endrins or dinners.
No, two ends, two eyes.
Denise.
Ah, yeah.
Think again.
Where am I saying this R? Sorry.
Phantom R.
What else is Adam going to consider if he doesn't see letter RA?
Laterad would be a bit safer, I guess, for hooks.
Kind of, but this lane here is easier after
Yeah.
ladder end.
That's true. Trihana, very pretty.
Can I steal this one?
How looks like he's playing. He's playing letter RA.
Okay,
We
good.
can both use it. We'll be close pals.
Yeah. Do you think that was a deliberate
Huh?
choice? Did he miss letter RA?
Did he play an L or a D?
That's a really good question.
I'm gonna guess D.
I guess a fish is best here.
Yeah, these aren't the most exciting of racks. Something like mid, maybe.
I would get rid of the D if that's a D floater. So what, a Ned and Lad?
Yeah.
It impairs the R a little bit. Well, 100%.
I don't see a reason not to play mid. Ganesh has been like trying to make things happen this tournament. I could see him like trying to force it with like Din or aim.
Is he going to open the triple with Niddy?
Seems to be what he's pondering, yeah.
He's got that on his rack. Interesting choice indeed.
Yeah, that's a
Being 60 points down, is that what he would do to try and shake it up?
I think it's a good. I mean, it's a good play equity wise too,
Mm.
because it makes. I mean, this is a high scoring bingo line. This is a high scoring bingo line. Like he doesn't just need. I mean, he can bingo and still be down if it's a lane bingo.
Adam be surely looking at something like vids and won'ts, kill the yin hooks, kill the plays under L.
Yeah, vids or divs. Assuming that's
Vids
letter
just to
red.
make it a little bit more awkward.
Yeah, there's no point in keeping the S if that's letter red. And it also restricts the yin front hooks very nicely.
Yeah, that is really nice. I would assume that's a. I think we should assume that's a D.
The chat also suggests E-rived from the Y and yin playing down.
You ripped. It's pretty.
Oh yeah, that is very plucky. Great idea.
Pretty, but S's don't have a huge amount of value on this board at the moment. I'd rather just throttle the board than.
Yeah, so
play
rift
things
is
like that.
24, vids or divs 32. They both look pretty winning at
That's
this stage.
74 up.
The railbirds are divided.
Ganesh lacking the C for synthesize that he needs. Now maybe Missy underneath Laterad is the play. So
Yeah.
It's been pointed out that Adam hasn't drawn yet, it looks like, so the question is Ganesh holding?
Why would he hold that? Another idea is Ivies, which opens up another lane for bingos.
And he's got it lined up and
Oh, yes, there he goes.
putting it down.
he just needs the vowel. That's the one.
Pock.
Park is good. Is that a G or a C? I can't quite tell.
It's a C.
Oh, yeah.
Glucoside, there's no maximum time limit for holding, but after a certain number of seconds you are permitted to draw courtesy tiles, and the tiles should be kept separate from the ones already on your rack. Otherwise there is a harsh penalty should there be a challenge that causes an issue.
We managed to playing Trop instead of Pock here to keep the P for play down the side
The
of
P,
Ivies.
you keep the P and the K by playing Vrot, but Pock is such a good score.
Andrew gets to designate his own game result sheet. This is the part where you put 600 to some huge game like that. Dad City, yes, you can look at the courtesy tiles. They just need to be separate from the ones that are currently on your rack. Kenji asks, what is the penalty for mixing courtesy tiles and losing a challenge? I believe it's treated as an overdraw situation. And sorry, I interrupted you, Brett. Please go ahead.
I was saying Ganesh unlucky not to have the requisite BK for shabunkin.
Mm.
What?
It's a fish we used to keep when we were
Oh,
kids.
really?
Yeah. We didn't feed them mandragora, carrying on from my earlier.
Andrew Fisher, what is your favorite fish word?
My favourite fish word? Irukandji.
That's a fish?
I think it's a jellyfish.
Really?
So that counts as a fish.
I don't know, does it?
What else would it be? It's got fish in the name.
But then there's no butter and butterflies. There are no other flies.
Jellyfish of the order Cnidae, which are hollow-bodied animals with stings, I think.
Oh,
I can't remember the definition.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the Aussie creatures to avoid.
You'd want to avoid hollow-bodied humans that sting as well.
Someone asked Andrew what his favorite animal word is in general, not even just fish. Plus
But he's a
Coating Australia.
fisher.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to bow to Richard Jeremy, who's a famous animal lover in Australia. And his favourite, let me think, is Angwangtibo.
What?
It's quite a good word as well.
What's an Angwantibo?
Some sort of primate.
Well, good word. Cool. Ganesh played hung. That looks best. Adam's up by 70 or 68. No blanks unseen. Q unseen, and Z unseen, and X unseen. Other than that, quite. Oh, and a QU unseen.
An Angwantibo is a small golden brown tailless West African lemur.
Could you be more specific, please?
Yes, the Linnaean name is Arctocebus calabarensis. There you go.
That is more specific, thanks.
I guess we will very shortly see whether that blank is a D or an L.
Yes, guineas would go down, of course, if it is an L.
I imagine that Adam's about to block Eugenia's with something.
Yes, he's bound to do something there.
Do you think Verger or something else?
Vite is probably the best score.
Oh, that would give guineas.
It's very open though. Verger, yeah.
Vite would still leave guineas, that would be nice.
Vite.
Verger is being considered.
Verger, yes. Just Rev is very, very blocky.
There aren't any vowels left though, are there?
7, 8.
10 vowels out of 26 unseen.
No, let's do that.
Playing fewer tiles might be nice for Q avoidance, because the Q really could be bad.
Yeah.
Like, so Rev, it also kind of, Rev sets up your G.
Yeah,
and
that's
there
good,
aren't-
good point.
there aren't- But you could also get hit by a P or a, you could also get hit by X-ray. Not that that would, I mean, that's still be a possibility anyway. Oh, but I guess you could play Rev parallel. Maybe that's what people were suggesting.
Yeah, that was what I was looking at.
I see.
Slightly,
That's
slightly risky.
Why is it risky?
With the vowel shortage, I guess.
Yeah, with the vowel shortage, if he ends up with 7 consonants, get plugged back quite easily.
What happened to me in my first game this morning? I was a bingo ahead, 8 unseen. I had 7 consonants. My opponent bingoed, then drew 4 vowels and a Z and an S, and won quite easily.
So given all of those potential pitfalls, Verger, maybe Verger is... Well, but then yeah, Verger still is huge out the queue. I don't know. They all have
Yeah, I
pitfalls.
think-
This place.
I think they're just perfectly sound. Oh,
Well, we're about
that
to
must
find
be-
out.
Wow,
Oh, what? No way!
it was an L.
that can't be an L, surely.
That cannot be an L.
Well, we'll find out. If Adam challenges, it's a D.
If it's
It's an L.
yeah, absolutely.
I have to go back and redo the whole game in Quackle.
And it's getting instant.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, it's challenged!
That's bizarre.
Oh! Wait, this is so... What? Oh.
Wow. Ganesh would not
Ganesh is
realise
meeting-
later
You
it
can't
was
have done,
unblockable.
seriously.
He's meeting his quota of
Amazing.
one big thunder each game, I guess.
Well, it's 200 points better than Nigel would play.
I suppose he is in a desperate situation, so he was just giving it a punt.
Well, he's not so desperate. Like, if he can bingo next turn and not avoid the queue. Doesn't have
Desperate
any
now.
chances. Yeah, no.
Could have just offloaded Vug.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been better.
No, it will be desperate because he'll be well over 100 behind. To the next move. Adam will be pleased.
Yeah, now he has an A, so you can still have cat. Some more queue flexibility.
That's the only thing to be careful of. He's got a nice play of MER there again. Yeah. Winning play that keeps coming up.
Yep. That's one of the
Maybe I
game
want to
that-
keep it for an outplay.
Ricky will be talking about that game for years to come, I think. Hey Brett, how come the UK didn't put a team together?
Various reasons, I think. I didn't really have the time in the end. A couple of people who were considering coming pulled out. I'm not sure why.
I know that David Webb had a 3-line whip from his employer who refused to let him go on leave.
Ah, well. I think Harshan. I was chatting with Harshan yesterday actually. I can't remember why he said he wasn't going to come, but I think ultimately there were enough people who weren't going.
Well, I think the UK would be a top contender, and we recommend that you get a team for 2020.
Interesting. So,
Well,
wow.
I intend to be there.
Right.
See who else comes along.
Please pre-book your leave.
Yes.
It's an amazing tournament and a great venue, so not to be missed.
Not to be missed.
No.
Adam played Lad. Ganesh played Vow.
We're not-
Jesse is expressing surprise at Vow. Do you want to walk us through?
Well,
You'd think Vug is better?
I haven't run through it, but I was expecting Bug.
Yeah.
Just given that G is, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it in general.
Mm.
Even with him.
Even with
He's
SIN.
more likely now. More likely the player will bingo under Verger by keeping Singe than he would have been with
Yeah.
Anise, I think.
Maybe, but the defloater is quite helpful with Singe as well.
Right, no, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree that Singe is good there.
Down goes EF. So.
Looks like the chat is. Sorry, go ahead, Brett.
Q and the Z.
Do you think there is merit to playing Xing, opening up the triple and leaving one in the bag?
It looks pretty good.
It's a super long shot, but he might. Does he have winning chances after EX? He might, because of what's happening with Adam.
Yeah, it'd be certainly a difficult poser.
Yeah.
But he's played X.
Ooh, this is quite scary.
He could be Q stuck, definitely.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't think Lad was a very good play by Adam. Like that A is really valuable.
The last A, yeah.
Yeah, and you had higher scoring plays that kept the A.
He
and,
might have been,
took out that.
considering ISH bingos as well, which obviously that kills those.
Oh, that's true. Interesting.
Rebecca, there are 4 left in the bag to answer your question.
I guess you can keep CIQ and hope for the N to play Sink and Sear. Did he change? What happened?
I think he was just counting.
Ah,
Yeah,
I think it
four in
changes.
the bag.
Not a bad idea. Oh, 4 in the bag. Okay, sorry. I thought
Yeah.
Somebody said it was 8.
Could we show the unseen tiles? Cool, thank you. I mean, this seems like the only possible. There's just no other play.
Yeah. Could be enough to hang on.
It should be. Ganesh doesn't have anything now.
We could play something like. If he plays like Exit, does he threaten things?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it does.
Like Emanges?
Doesn't quite go.
Oh, you're right.
Adam actually has cough on the top to the H and hung.
Oh, of course. Well spotted. Whoever that was.
Oh, beautiful.
Benjamin.
Cool, no,
Yeah.
that should seal it.
That PO draw was vital for me. So he fishes an E, I guess, or maybe exit. But
Where Mushrooms asks if exit goes down, does Adam have to block? No, I think cough getting rid of the Q there would be enough to outrun anything.
plus he'll have perfect knowledge of Adam's rack. Sorry, of Ganesh's rack then.
Dead City asks if there's no bonus for Ganesh on this turn. There is indeed not.
He could play Zig and threaten Tonems and Temenos in 2 places.
Cute.
So,
Let's see if that would win.
what was that?
Oh, but in that bag, Cough is in the bag. Cough is a play, so it's not going to win.
Fish off the E for Axe and pick out the M to go out with Tenzing.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Ganesh will be psychic and play an E on front of H to block Cough.
Huh.
That would be interesting. Accomplishes the fish, but what can he possibly pull? Yeah, that'll work.
What about so Ganesh in this situation predicts that the 2 remaining vowels, the 2 O's, are still in the bag. So he plays off EE underneath Verger or something like that to go for stoozing or sooting in 2 different positions. That would win. But do you have to be that desperate?
No, would that win? Because
Cough is still probably enough.
yeah.
Oh no,
Not
of course if the O
no,
is
I'm saying-
goes in the bag, and
Yeah, both.
then there's no
well.
Cough.
I'm thinking that if he does play just EH, it could be very tricky for Adam from Adam's perspective with 1 in the bag. He might not have any attempt he makes to block the Verger spot might open up other
You
spots.
can just play ET.
Hmm.
Give him a draw for Egotimes, but it won't do any good.
Plays through the Z as well with an O draw.
Interesting. There aren't many draws he's got for bingo with that keep.
He pulled it.
If OO were in the bag, that would Ian would probably also win, right?
Yeah. Well,
Adam has 1 minute 40 seconds to spot Cough.
I would just bang it down. I mean, it's going to win, isn't it?
I think he sees it. Oh, we've got Potch. That's not. No, surely not. Is he going to miss Cough?
I mean, I think he has a bunch of plays that win every game.
Yeah. Quackle says
Okay.
that Croft F12 is a winner.
I'm not sure I believe Quackle's choices here because it's
He's not saying
Oh.
bluff.
Shit, he's foregone cough.
what? This is odd.
No.
So ego ties will be 86. I'll get 30 from Adam and then lose by 13.
Wow. Enthralling game.
Turned into quite the finish and roughly a challenge, making the difference as far as
Yes.
scores go.
Well, I'm going to take
It
my
was the
leave.
latter
Thanks,
round.
guys, for having me. See you
Thanks
later.
for staying with us,
Thank you.
Andrew.
That was a
Always a
delight.
treat.
Good to see you, Andrew.
Brett says, good to see you. Have a good one.
Thank you.